Hello and welcome to the Brummies guide to Santa Fe. Here we are in front of the Lake of Fishes. It has been here since 1802 and was donated by Mel Gibson. He was very fond of this city and decided that he would put this lake in here and put all these fishes for people to eat, but they're not allowed to eat them anymore. We are going to move on to the Palace of Santa Fe, which is to our left. We are now stood in front of the Palace of Santa Fe. It was built in 1603, and as you can tell, it still has all its original features. This is the east wing, and this is the west wing over to our right. Okay, and then if you come back to the east wing, in 1986 they decided to build onto it, which is this new bit here that you can see. It does not fit in with the original fixtures, but they think it is quaint. I think it is quite stupid. They should have been in keeping with the original architect. It is also built around the Lake of the Fishes, which again was donated by Mel Gibson. Follow us. Okay, we are now stood in front of the tallest skyscraper in New Mexico. As you can see, it is very high, and you are not allowed to go to the top. It is not owned by Chase. You are only allowed to go to the top if it is owned by Chase. Chase do viewing lounge, but they have not got one here. This tall skyscraper as well it has a monument outside. This monument is known as the Pointy Thing, and you will find this next to the Palace of Santa Fe. We are now going to be moving on to something else. I'm not too sure yet. We are now stood in front of Santa Fe's most beloved native, the Beck of the Ham. This was built in 1608 and is a monument to David Beckham himself. As you can see, it's made from yellow bricks and red bricks and was donated by the land of Lego. People come here every year around the time of the World Cup to worship at it, and if they pray hard enough, then whoever team they are praying for wins. As we are very far away, you can see that no one from England has actually been here. If you talk to people, you will see that the person holding the camera is my camera person, Jenny. She is the only English person ever to visit this, and they will now be building a monument of her. We are now here in the Lincoln Avenue car park, which is a strange place for a monument, but so many people come and worship around here that they've had to build a car park around it to be able to fit everyone in. We're now here for the monument of the postman, which was built in 1742, where everyone in the town comes every day at 5:30 to come and worship, as it's stated on the timestamp on the box. This is sacred ground, and you must pay to be able to come and visit. We recommend that you book your tickets early, otherwise you might not get in. We're now stood in front of the real Buckingham Palace. The Queen lives here most of the year from England. She's the only other English person to visit here other than our camera person Jenny. People believe that she actually lives in residence in London, but that is a rouge, so nothing happens to her. As you can see, there is a pointy thing in front. She's not home at the moment as the flag is not flying. When she is at home, the flag will be flying. It is the national flag of England, which is a tiger. As you can see, there is a small minority that know the Queen actually lives here and not in Buckingham Palace in the UK. There are a few monuments in the windows for her, but as you can see they are very small as not to give her identity of who lives in that building away. We are now stood in front of the National History Museum of Santa Fe. Here outside they have the first ever jackrabbit ever to be found in Santa Fe. It was found by archaeologists in 2010 and has been carbon dated to 2002. It has now been preserved and it now stands here as a monument in front of the National History Museum. As you can tell, it is a very small jackrabbit. They are now digging in the same area as they are hoping that they'd be able to find a bigger one. This is believed to be a baby. As this is the time where Apple and Facebook was invented, we are now stood in front of the statues dedicated to them, the statues of Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg. Again, once a year, people come from all over the world to come and worship at these. This happens on December 25th, which is known by everyone. If you do not know this, you are stupid. We are now in front of the International House of the Easter Shop. It is where the Easter Bunny lives, and it is here in Santa Fe. It is very much worth a look if you are passing through. You might even find the Easter Bunny. If not, they will give you free chocolate if you cannot find him. So as we've been passing through the courtyard, we happen to stumble across the oldest native of San Jose. This is Alfredo. Hello.
Yes.
How old are you, Alfredo?
Yes.
Okay. Can you recommend anywhere in Santa Fe that we should go to the people of the UK?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Buckingham Palace?
Yes.
And are you a fan of the Queen?
Yes.
Can you tell us what is good to eat here?
Yes.
And have you ever been to the farmers market?
Yes.
Do you believe that they should build a Chase Towers here for people to go out to do the viewing lounge?
Yes.
And will you be attending the royal wedding?
Yes.
As you can see, we have now found out a lot of information about Santa Fe. I hope that this helps you in your travels here. We are now stood in front of the newest and hottest nightclub that you will find in Santa Fe. It was built in 1646 and over Friday night is home to such local celebrities as Rod Stewart, Phil Collins, Shakin' Stevens, Cliff Richards and Justin Bieber. I suggest that you get here very early, otherwise you won't be likely to get in. They have a very strict dress code of tights, purple lycra leggings, rhinestones and pointy shoes. If you are not wearing any of these items, you will not get through. Okay, we are now at the international famous ski resort of Santa Fe. People come from thousands of miles each year to come and ski on these beautiful peaks. We are now at the base. As you can see, the fresh snow has laid overnight, making it perfect conditions for skiing today. Now for the final part of our tour of Santa Fe, we have now come to the oldest building of Santa Fe, which is the Farmers Market. It has been dated back to 12 BC and is still open, which is on the 7th Friday of each month. It is recommended that you come and visit this. On the 4th Thursday of each month, you will also find Justin Bieber. This was the birthplace and home of him, and you will find him busking on the steps. It is recommended, if you only do one thing in Santa Fe, that you come here. Now this concludes the tour of Santa Fe from the Brummies. It is a beautiful town and we recommend that you come and